Hello, this is YouTube Joseph WM channel update. Sorry I haven't been posting in like about a month or so. I past 10 days in the past almost the past 2 weeks or so I've been in a psychiatric facility. I'm not comfortable sharing the details. I will let you know I had a series of mental health crises and issues since I graduated high school in June. So I'm having. So it contributed to my nausea, and now I feel like I'm having shortness of breath. But anyway, that's not important. Anyway, sorry I couldn't make it do any holiday speculative evolution projects this year. But I do promise I will try. But since I'm Jewish, I will make a Home Alone Hanukkah themed sci-fi parody. Hanukkah parody. I will tell you that it will be a very interesting and enjoyable story. The cue from All Tomorrows will be the burglars. The plot of this whole sorry, I need to walk back and forth as I do this kind of stuff. I always walk back and forth. Whether I'm talking to someone on the phone or text or whatever. Hope you understand. The plot of the movie is that it takes place in what is now Northern California in the year 4350. And the family goes on the vacation to Saturn's moon Titan. In the original movie, they go on vacation to Paris. The channels I'll link in the other shout outs this script. I will do shout outs of this later on. I don't know whether they're in a separate video or the description of the making it or whatever, or the actual movie I will make. YouTube, please, I dare you, give me any copyright strikes for this. Just mentioning that will, and you could look them up if you want on your own. I seen this YouTube channel, Kids Fun TV, Fun Squad. They did their own Home Alone parody with the Grinch as a burglar, and they live in Utah, so Disneyland California is closer to. So they were able to go to. It was closer, and there was our Fantastic Five, which I know they're like Kids Fun TV, but they only have girls in their family. And then also they did a similar, but theirs wasn't as good as Kids Fun TV. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but it was a little disappointing. Other than that, I think it was great. The weakest of them all was the last one. Kejar Cruz Home Alone, which is a different situation than the original movie altogether. Again, you could check them out. Those channels out. In general, if you like family-friendly and kid-friendly content, fun stuff, like they're not really educational, they're more entertainment. Then I would recommend those channels like Ninja Kids, Kids Fun TV, Superhero Kids, or our Fantastic Five and Kejar Crew and others like them. But you could look them up if you want. For now, if you want to learn, look them up on your own. Home Alone, I think it doesn't have to be holiday themed in general. It could be Hanukkah themed. You could make it. It doesn't have to be holiday themed even. And then the plot of the movie, there's two twins, a twin boy and girl that get left home alone. And they're the only, and that they and the cue will be the burglars, as I mentioned before. I'm not sure if the cue accomplished should be two cue individuals, or should it be a cue and a gravitol from All Tomorrows, which I'm going to do a somewhat abridged summary of it soon. Those of you who haven't read the whole book or watched the Beware the Cue read aloud, or listen to Beware the Cue read aloud, or watch the All Shift X dramatization, which I highly recommend you do. Or should it be SCP-682, the Hard to Destroy Reptile? Those of you who don't know, I am a big fan of the SCP Foundation. If you don't know what that is, SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. It's a theoretical or fictional organization that contains and oversees all sorts of supernatural, anomalous creatures and entities, all that. I think that, I know tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I hope you all have a... Before I go, I want to give a big shout to everyone who subscribed to my extraterrestrial YouTube Joseph WM channel, my YouTube Joseph WM2 channels. The former one, the first one is the same stuff I do. My main channel, speculative evolution, prehistoric life, nature, documentary themed, inspired by Walking with Dinosaurs, fan fiction with nature documentaries like Walking with Dinosaurs, but it's speculative and it all takes place it's with alien worlds, and we'll talk more about history of those, but a lot of this stuff I'm going to have to do my research and learn more on my own. I always will link my sources in the description if you want to learn more. My YouTube Joseph WM2 channel. It's gonna be stuff with post-apocalyptic, speculative evolution, life after people were related, like what if the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs hit today, how mammal... It won't go... There's going to be a whole series. I already posted the first episode. I'll come back to... Probably try and make regular scheduled videos in January, hopefully by January. That will come with be the my YouTube Joseph WM, what if the asteroid that killed us hit today. That series won't really go into detail the aftermath of the fact. It's more so how the mammals will re-evolve regardless of whether humans survive and rebuild them, or even recover from the impact, and what will be the next dominant species after there's such a catastrophe destroys the modern world as we know it. Basically, I'll leave a link in the description, even though I'm not sure if it's copyright. It's an 8-episode mini-series that came out in like the early mid-2000s, sometime in the 2000s, called Animal Armageddon, which is all about mass extinctions. There's 8 episodes. There's one on each mass extinction. Keep in mind, a lot of the information's outdated. There's 2 episodes on the dinosaur extinction. Doomsday, which is the first 24, episode 4, the first 24 hours after the asteroid killed the dinosaurs hit the Chicxulub asteroid, and Panic in the Sky. No, Doomsday's episode 3. Panic in the Sky's episode 4. The rest of the whole final year of the dinosaurs. And then keep in mind, a lot of the information could be outdated. So it's outdated. And also then there's episode 5. Episode 1 is the Ordovician mass extinction. Episode 2 is the Devonian mass extinction. Episode 5 is the End Permian, the Great Die. Episode 6 is the Earth is Strangled, which is about the End Triassic mass extinction. Episode 7 is Fire and Ice, about the Tober super eruption and the ice age. Which a lot of it's out. It says that the eruption caused the next ice age. No, there were 2 separate catastrophes. Because I believe a lot of the science is outdated and information is outdated. Keep that in mind when you watch it. Episode 8 is the next mass extinction. It's not about what humans are doing to the Earth. It's about if the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs hit today, what I just talked about. There was a little brief scene at the end where there was a few speculative creatures. I'm not trying to spoil it, but I won't spoil it too much. But for example, there was only 3 speculative creatures in that whole episode, in the entire series. Like a rat as big as a dog. But the whole series is done. It feels like the whole series of all of the 40 to 50 minute episodes. Every 40 to 50 minute episode is done, and it feels like an almost horror-like tone. They do have horror quotes. Basically, Animal Armageddon is I think that has some horrific elements to it, so keep that in mind. You might get a little scared if you watch. Viewer discretion might be advised, or at least the episode on the next mass extinction. That for sure. But I think that it's not like the History Channel show Doomsday 10 Ways the World Will End. I'll leave a link in the description too. Also, and that Animal Armageddon wouldn't show people dying in the asteroid, in aftermath of the asteroid. And again, Doomsday would. That's the difference. I mean, if it's an end of the world movie or TV show, should be PG rated if it doesn't show any people dying or getting hurt like that. But if it does show people die, whether it's documentary style like Doomsday, 10 Ways the World Will End, or just entertainment like The Day After Tomorrow or Armageddon. And then also I would recommend you look up all these on your own. And then if it shows people dying or getting hurt, then maybe it should be definitely if they get hurt, PG. Maybe shows people dying from it, then it should be PG-13. If it doesn't show the people die, then end of the world media cinema, should be PG rated. Let me know in the comments if you understand and agree with what I'm saying. I'm also starting on my second YouTube channel a podcast, which I think will be very beneficial. Which will be very helpful and which will help me talk my urge to talk non-stop, obsessively a lot. Someone at the dog park suggested it. Even though he sounds a little strict, he is a nice person. He makes dogs for a living. He's strict as in the fact that he only limits me to 3 questions usually per day. And also, and he would. The only way he'll let me have more questions is if I paid him, which I'm not going to do. It's not worth it. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. No, I don't think I have to sneeze right now. But I think that the Joseph podcast he suggested it will be a really good and helpful suggestion. I think I will give it a shot, especially after being in the psychiatric facility for like 9 or 10 days or so. I need to give it a shot. Also, another thing, I hope, while I'm working on the production of my Home Alone parody, I also hope to make at least one video as a sort of holiday gift for you guys, which will be showing why every depiction of dinosaurs in movies, TV shows, books, even most documentaries are all terribly wrong. It's because of something called shrink wrapping, which basically means you could see the outline of the skeleton, especially the skull. You could see the shape of the skull through the skin. And then also they don't get, and that shrink wrapping means they're not fleshed out. There's no imagination added whatsoever. You need to any alternate speculative creatures, or means like speculating what prehistoric extinct animals could have existed that we haven't found fossils yet. They need to be fleshed out. You need to imagine Spinosaurus. Maybe Spinosaurus did not have a sail. Maybe Stegosaurus did not have. Maybe Stegosaurus had a sail. Maybe the plates just made up the sail as a whole. Basically, you need to give them more imagination. Dinosaur depictions. You need to give them more imagination. Therefore, we will probably never know the dinosaur's exact body shape, and mass, and weight, and size, and life. Because the size of the skeleton does not indicate. And shape of the skeleton does not indicate the size and shape of the body, and weight of the and life of any animal. No animal ever would look like that. I mean, you can't see the shape of my skull from my skin. Why would you see a T-Rex's the shape of a T-Rex's skull for their skin? And so you imagine. I mean, dinosaurs probably were middle-blooded, meaning they're in between warm and cold-blooded. Like many stem mammals were all synapsids, which I'm not going to go in detail right now. In addition, also many alive today animals like sharks, tuna, platypuses are middle-blooded, meaning they're kind of a mix between warm and cold blooded. And then dinosaurs were probably, I imagine, on average, most dinosaur species were usually middle-blooded with scaly skin, with smooth scaly skin, and had mineralized eggs like bird eggs they laid. I think that's what most dinosaurs looked like in life. Now, I mean, theropods, the closer you get to birds, the more feathery they probably became. It's a topic for another time. I'll show you my speculative reconstruction. I'm going to do a whole video of speculative dinosaur reconstructions in the next few days. And after, after Thanksgiving, I know it's Thanksgiving Eve, and then also, as well, in addition to my brief abridged summary of all tomorrows, which I'm going to try avoid getting too much detail about every single species, because I don't want to spoil too much of it for anyone who hasn't read the book or seen the Beware the Q read aloud or watched the dramatization on the YouTube channel All Shift X. And then also, so that's about it. Also, one more thing. Maybe after Home Alone parody is complete, I might do more. I might do more. I might do another. Christmas or Hanukkah-ish or New Year's-ish speculative themed dinosaur reconstructions. But I don't know if I'll have time for that. Also, I'm never going to do probably again holiday specials like I would in the past. If you've been a long time follower of my subscriber of my channel, you know that in the past every year I would try to make a fan-made Welcome with Dinosaurs Hanukkah special or Welcome with Dinosaurs Christmas special every year. Same with Prehistoric Beast Monsters, even my own fan-made. Even when my own series, Welcome Microbes and Flora, and every major holiday, I would try to do so. But I would do a Halloween special or for Welcome. I would try to do one for every major holiday. But I'm not going to be doing that this year or ever again. I'm going to try to do more speculative reconstructions of dinosaurs, more speculatives, even hypothetical speculative creatures. They're hypothetical altogether. And I hope you understand. And on maybe extraterrestrial YouTube Just WM, I could do more. It will be holiday themed speculative aliens. Same with something similar in my channel. YouTube Just WM 2 will be a podcast. Interviews. Where I talk. Will be more like. It will be stuff like. If I had a vlog, it would be on that channel. And also I might do a abridged autobiography of my life so far, which is inspired by Rusty Cage. I will link him in the description. He's a musician who you might know from the Knife Game song did a few years ago. It was like, oh, I have all my fingers, the knife goes chop, 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 blah, blah, blah. And then also, he does all sorts of, he's a musician and a YouTuber. And then also, there's a series, he did his own kind of autobiography video called Draw My Life, which is my inspiration behind that. Well then, the newer, the holiday specials I want to do for more speculative dinosaur and ever prehistoric creature reconstruction, holiday speculative evolution videos in general. I hope I could achieve a lot of that in the next few years. I think it's very possible I could make it to 1,000 subscribers still. By by the end of this year, because especially if I get to work on that Home Alone Hanukkah themed parody and hashtag it all tomorrow's Hanukkah Home Alone. I know how to do this stuff. Then also another, if you want to join if you have a YouTube channel and you want to join my union of YouTubers, please leave a comment or message me on Discord or Instagram, Facebook, or comment on one of those places, or email me. And then and I could look into. I'm trying to create a union of YouTubers around me. You want to join? And then also sorry, I got distracted. So I know this channel update's been 21 minutes. Now over 21 minutes. Now 21 ¼ minutes. But I know there was a lot to cover. That's why. Sorry if it took so long. But let me think. Hold on. That everything. Yeah, I hope. Let me know if you understand everything I said in the comments down below. If not, I'll try and clarify it in the comment section. Also, if you stick around to the end, I'll reward you with an ending joke. Alright, I thought of it in the joke. What did the highway say to the car? Don't jump off a bridge. I don't know how funny, if you find that joke funny. What did the highway say to the car? Don't go jump. Try not to jump off a bridge. I'm sorry, I had to repeat it to make it sound more sense. But jokes are not funny if you have to repeat it or explain. I know that very much. Wait, and then also one more joke. First of all, you know what a piscivore is? It's an animal that eats fish. That in mind context. Why did the fish say to their predators, "You're pissing me off"? I don't know if that joke. I hope this video is not gonna get demonetized. I hope it's not. Please don't flag this video as inappropriate, or just because those silly ended jokes. YouTube, I'm warning you. I am at war with you. Topic for another time. Tensions are building between me and YouTube corporations. That's topic for another time. Not to any of the viewers. Nothing for any of the viewers to worry about. At least not right now. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Have a good night. Have a good Thanksgiving Eve. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye, everyone.